Okay, so I'm back to save some lives today, to save some lives and inspire you guys, reinvigorate you guys in regards to your hope, because I know a lot of you guys are still trying to grow type beat channels, you're still struggling, you see me do it, you try it, then you fail, and you wonder why, you don't understand what's going on. It's going to be a quick one, just to update you guys on the situation and how the kind of type beat thing is looking in general. So, you know the Kodak Black channel was growing, the Question Beats with the Z channel. Yeah, that one was doing really well. It basically was turning into like a main channel that I could have like relied upon for like the majority of my sales. But I got bored. I got really bored of like making Kodak Black beats. It's kind of like I can make them, but it's not what I listen to on the regular, you know, like it's not the type of music that I listen to. So it's very hard to stay within the loop and just kind of coming up with new ideas when I haven't got that inspiration coming into my kind of head every single day by listening to the artist, which is kind of like a low-key gem, right? If you listen to the artist that you make type beats for, the likelihood is you're always going to be connected with that sound and you're going to be able to cater to the audience that wants that sound. But anyway, so I got a bit bored. So basically the channel's in this situation right now. I'm probably not really going to post on it from now on. Well, I haven't been. So it reached about 1,000 subscribers, as you guys can probably see. I think you can. Has it focused? Yes. We finish off with 79... Can you see? Yeah, 79,000 views. Top one, I think that's 30. I can't see, but if I'm remembering rightly, it's 30k. And then this was like 14, I think. I can't see it, but 14. Yeah, 14. 14 and 31, yeah. So, well, basically the first one was 80k. Cool. Obviously that channel did well. Like, I had other beats on like 11k as well. Like it was a good channel. It was doing really well. Like I was getting Ks, you know, constant growth. But the thing is, I just stopped. And I could probably revive the channel, that kind of stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to upload those types of beats. So, what am I doing now? What have I been doing? Surely that's not it, right? So you guys won't believe it. Maybe you will believe it because you've seen me do it over and over again. I've made another type beat channel and it's based on a new market that I've never explored before. So I've obviously done a lot of American artists, Kodak Black, A Boogie, J.I., Tory Lanez, that sort of thing. Broad wave, Latino trap, reggaeton y tal. Pero cálmate, Chad. No vamos a hablar español. The reason I've chosen this market is quite funny. So I've been learning Spanish for about 3-4 years, on and off, bit inconsistent here and there, but I got to the point where I can speak the language, right? And I listen to a lot of Latino trap, reggaeton, things of that nature, right? So I thought, you know what? I didn't just jump into doing some random Spanish artist or Latino artist, right? I thought to myself, is this market actually good for type beats? Because that's the first thing you have to ask yourself. Is like, if you're going to make a type beat channel, you've got to see whether market cap is big enough for you to even want to venture into it. Because if the market cap or the market size of a type beat niche is tiny and no one's making any money, the most amount of views someone can get is 50k views, and the most amount of money they can make out of their channel is like $500 per month, it ain't worth you going into, because guess what, you're not gonna be able to survive off of it, right? Or you're not gonna be able to make enough money to be able to reinvest in something worthwhile, right? So first of all, I had to look around. I looked at the biggest artists that I knew were popping within the Latino culture, and I just had a look at what suited my style, right, and what I would enjoy making. And it wasn't too hard for me, to be honest. I thought, you know what, it seemed to me that Eladio Carrion was going to be the best one. Why? Because it's trap, which is basically beats I'm used to making. You can kind of mix in a bit of reggaeton there, so I can have some fun with it, right? And then there's also those kind of sad, lo-fi type of beats that he's used in the past. So I can do a lot of different styles. Again, what do I always preach? I always preach to you guys, like, pick a niche that is big enough, with enough potential for you to earn money and get a lot of views and recognition for your work, and you get placements through them, etc., etc. But also make sure the beats that you're going to be making are enjoyable. So I asked myself, is this going to be more enjoyable than what I'm making on the Kodak Black channel? Probably, because Eladio Carrion, let's be real, he uses a lot of American beats. That's basically his style, American. He just basically took the American sound and then just spoke Spanish, which is fair enough. He didn't reinvent the wheel, right? He took what works and basically adapted it. So without further ado, here's how the channel is going. This is the channel, okay? I made this channel a little while back, and the thing is, I made it a little while back, I uploaded a couple beats and thought, nah, I'm not going to do this. I came back to it recently after I seen that it started picking up views on its own, and I thought, okay, let me double down on this, right? So 236 subscribers, as you see. Now, recent upload, 200 views in literally less than, well, I think it's about 24 hours now, right? It's a new channel. 400 the day before, 440 the day before, 647, 500, 600, 800, 2,300, 1,100, 1,800, 700. So it's growing, right? But my most viewed beat on this channel so far, 12k, yay. And this is very early days, right? So I've done it again. I've proven to you guys that this type beat thing, if you know what you're doing, if you apply the right formula, basically just listen to me, listen to my advice and copy other people that are successful and maybe even more successful than me at doing this thing, right? If you just compile it all together and just listen, don't listen to yourself because you don't know shit yet. If you haven't had a successful type beat channel, you don't know shit. So just listen to the people that know, okay? If you just do all of that and stay consistent, you can get similar results to what I'm getting right now. And it's very early days. And this is another point I'd like to make. So with the Kodak Black channel, this is one thing you have to look out for. With the Kodak Black channel, I didn't actually make that many sales. I actually got a lot of views, like loads of views, considering how new the channel was, right? But the sales was just kind of like, basically the rise in views wasn't synonymous with the rise in sales. So I had, on the Kodak Black, I had $60 and then what was it? $164. So about 220. So basically I'm watching this back and it's not clear what I'm saying. So the point is, with this new Eladio Carry-On type beat channel, I've already made $130 worth of sales and I've only been running the channel probably for 2 weeks. I had that channel, Kodak Black channel a lot longer, had way more views and only made $230. I'm almost at that $230 already with the Eladio channel, right? Which kind of basically shows that sales-wise in the Eladio niche, way, way, way better. That's the point. But yeah, I'm posting Eladio Carry-On type beats right now. So if you want to go to the channel, go ahead. Check it out. Learn something sonically maybe. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm chatting too much. In a bit. Back. Nah, seriously. One last thing I wanted to say. This is what happens when you quit, right? So a lot of you guys, when you're trying to start type beats and stuff, you quit, right? You don't get the sales, you don't get the views, and you give up, right? I quit making music for a little while. As you guys know, I had like a bit of a conflict in my head with it. But coming back to it now, a bit more stable, you know, I'm not as crazy. I'm having to reclaim the ground that I made and the momentum I created before. When I was at my peak and I was, you know, posting daily for 2.5 years on type beat channels, I was, you know, making more videos helping you guys. Bro, you know, the income side of things was really, really easy. It was just a part of it, right? And I could just focus on making the music because I was making enough to do what I wanted to do in life, right? I was completely financially free. I used to go train jiu-jitsu, you know, for fun and development whenever I wanted. And I didn't think anything of it at the time. But when I quit and then I, you know, lost my momentum, I'm now having to start where a lot of you guys find yourself. I'm having to recreate the momentum. I'm having to basically start from ground zero and be humble again. Eat humble pie, because guess what? The sales aren't as high as what they used to be. So I have to be patient, okay? Now, a lot of you guys will get in a situation and you'll quit. You'll be like, damn, the money, there's no money there. Type beats is dead. I know it's not dead. I know other producers. I know people that make a lot of money from selling type beats and just being a music producer overall. So I say this to say, I'm with you guys on this little process, this little awkward part of the process. It's tough. You have to kind of stay positive, and you also have to just be patient and humble and understand that your time is coming. Obviously, as somebody that's already been there, I know what it takes to get back there. So it's not as difficult for me. It's just, you know, it's a matter of time. It's a waiting game. But yeah, just wanted to say that. Obviously, this is what happens when you aren't consistent. I wasn't consistent for a while, obviously, because I quit, come back. I'm not superhuman. I have to do the things that everybody else has to do. I have to work hard and earn my spot, right? So that's the process I'm going through now. Anyway, catch you later.